So there's a lot. There's there's a lot of examples, but one is I think very much on probably everybody's mind right now is how our workforce and how we incentivize them, how we treat them, how people choose to give their time to companies or their talent to companies, and you think about how HR kind of works in general inside of organizations. There are um, job descriptions, very specific. This is what you're going to do. There are positions. This is what you're allowed to do. These are the decisions you can make. This is the level of decision you can make. There is a structure there of who you can talk to, who you can't talk to. Even though, we say we're flat and people can have access, are we really behaving in that manner? And I think people are feeling they're feeling like they're not all of their talents, experience, and their humanness, if you would, is not being used inside of organizations because of this very small kind of box that we put people in, which was needed back 50, 60 years ago, but it's not what we need now. So I think that's an example.
Okay. In the book, you give an example that I find particularly striking. It grabs my attention on this one. And that is, you talk about when you're designing a factory and you're trying to make a factory an efficient and an effective mechanism. So just manufacturing, not anything beyond that. And that in order to be more efficient, you break the jobs down to small tasks, and then you train people to do those small tasks. And then you have to have a structure that oversees how all those tasks coordinate, link together, combine, make things happen, and that controls the process, all
Right.
with very good intent. And that's the classic industrial, in fact, that was created in the Industrial Revolution. And if you stop and say that, we break the task down, each person has a thing that they're supposed to do. Somewhere there's a management structure that should coordinate and control and today monitor risk. That's what I think we're still stuck with, and that we can't figure out how to get rid of even.
Right.
We still need to control risk. We still need some coordination. We can't have people running around like chaos. The tasks are too big, but we have struggles figuring out what else might work. So,
Right. And I'm not saying absolutely you need some structure and you need controls and you need processes and you need all those things, but those controls, those processes, that structure should be more open to include